Oh shit, man, she's
were so gallantly streaming.
Yeah, right here. Nah, it's cool. Nothing. Smoking everything. Nope. Let me see. I gotta. Hold on.
Was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner wave o'er the land of the
I can't show the fight because I get copyrighted. So what's going on, y'all? I'm gonna let some more people get in here real quick. I gotta mute that because let me see how it sounds. Make sure I don't hear too much sound. I'll turn the sound on, but it's gonna have to go low. What's going on, y'all, man? We finna watch this Canelo fight. They walking out right now. Well, who is this walking out first? Let me see. Somebody finna walk out. I think Billy Joe. Thank you. You can take this to MJ wrong.
Okay.
Thank you. How the sound to y'all? I'm trying to have it to the point where you hear it like a little bit, not too much, so I don't get copyrighted. Thank you. You can take this to MJ wrong.
Okay.
Thank you. How the sound to y'all? Okay, you can't hear it a little bit. So that's good enough. Let's get it cracking, man. We had the weigh-in. Okay, Billy Joe finna walk out first.
He is soaking it in, isn't he? The biggest moment, not only of his fighting career, but he's
That's Billy Joe.
Billy Joe Saunders has vowed to do whatever it takes tonight.
Maybe if I do this.
Many times this week that he'd be content trading his life.
Damn right, Pankaj Corey. Oh, I want to screw your first name up, but Gory. Shout out to Gory, man. He in the chat. Salute, bro.
He gave me a great quote, a traveler's quote. He said, "We're not here to take part. We're here to take over." That's exactly the mentality you need to have.
Let me try to do it like that.
But although this is a massive occasion and a massive event, and he's a big underdog, let's be honest. This guy stood here, Billy Joe Saunders, in the Great Britain. He come here believing. He stands there proud. He believes tonight and do the job.
Billy Joe walking out. They say they got 70,000 fans. It's all good, Gory. Do you got a channel?
Billy Joe Saunders began fighting with his brother in the living room at the age of 5.
Do you got a YouTube channel, Gory?
And he said they wouldn't stop fighting, even when the babysitter would come and try and break him up. He said they turned and beat up the babysitter. Well, that just kind of sums him up. That's the kind of attitude and mindset he's going to bring into this ring tonight.
That boy just spit on the floor like it wasn't nothing.
From a massive crowd before, Carl, what's going through his mind?
Billy Joe Saunders.
Not what was going through.
Oh, okay. I was going to shout your YouTube channel out too.
I wasn't this relaxed. I was focused and concentrated. You can see here Billy Joe Saunders really enjoying himself, soaking it up.
Yeah, but you know what, Carl? You and Billy Joe have totally different temperaments, and this man carries himself with swag. He's absorbing it. This is
Education videos only.
This is exactly what he needs to do.
Okay.
Absorb it in. That's what you're
Salute, bro. Appreciate you for showing up.
Works for you, and this works for Billy Joe Saunders.
Got that do say. Billy Joe Saunders walking in the ring, man.
That's a Brit with swag.
Who y'all going for?
Brit right there.
Billy Joe or Canelo?
A world champion. This is a unification fight. He's been to the top. He's defended his title.
He got Tyson Fury in his corner.
The biggest night of his life.
The boy got Billy Joe. He got Tyson Fury with him for some support in his corner. Canelo about to walk out. That boy look hard. You got Canelo, Gordon? Yeah, I'm going Canelo too. Take a sip of Douce. Real quick, man. See what this shit about, man. All we know is Canelo got to get a knockout. I mean, my fault. Billy Joe Saunders got to get a knockout, or he lost. Period. Not by my eyes, but just by. I'm on some first shit. Just to let y'all know. As Canelo walking out right now, I'm on whoever win. I'm calling whoever win. Period, bro. Round by round. And we're going to add the rounds up at the end. So, we're about to see. Canelo walking out. There's definitely hella people in the building for sure. I can tell just by looking around. There's hella people in that motherfucker. Canelo little theme song hella long before he walk out. They throwing that nigga a ritual. This nigga. They taking hella from the Canelo to come. That shit look hard though. He come out, he got a fucking poncho jersey on. That ain't even no. That ain't the usual outfit everybody be wearing. This nigga got on a poncho, bro. I think that's what it's called. That shit look hard though. Came out with his own style. Trying to see if y'all can see it, man. Yeah, I know I would. If I could, I would. But I ain't gonna get. Y'all already know that copyright come with that shit. Taking him hellas to get to the ring.
An unforgettable Cinco de Mayo weekend celebration.
Canelo look ready, bro.
As Mexico has taken over AT&T Stadium, and here comes the kid who was once bullied for his red hair and freckles. He said one day at the age of 11, I'd had enough. I let my fists fly. I bloodied the nose of the much bigger bully, and I liked it. I liked it too much, and I knew my life was going to change forever. And now Sergio Canelo has become boxing's bully.
Boxing's bully and boxing's superstar. And how about this? That was a slow entrance by Canelo. Billy Joe had his mind games. This is the way the champ has his mind games, taking his time to the ring.
And also Canelo, you know, he said he feels unbeatable in the build-up to this, and I'm not going to argue with him. His only defeat came at the hands of one of the greatest in Mayweather Jr., and that was a very long time ago. Consider this, Canelo might literally be coming into his peak right now. Well, here we go.
Ladies and gentlemen, from AT&T Stadium, Arlington, Texas, USA, serving the Dallas-Fort Worth metropolitan area, Eddie Hearn. For Matchroom Boxing, in association with Canelo Promotions, proudly presents live on DAZN, the main event of the evening. 12 rounds of boxing for the unified super middleweight championship of the world. Sponsored by Hennessy. Never stop, never settle. Air Force Reserve. Tecate. Bet Online. O'Reilly's Auto Parts, Orange Crush, and Balloué. Sanctioned by the Texas Department of Licensing and Regulation. Chairman Rick Figueroa, Executive Director Brian Francis, Program Manager Greg Alvarez. Also sanctioned by the World Boxing Council, President Mauricio Sullivan. The World Boxing Organization, President Francisco Paco Barcarcel.
Canelo look ready, bro. Billy Joe look ready too.
Gilberto Jesus Mendoza, and also recognition by the prestigious Ring Magazine title belt. The three judges at ringside scoring will be Tim Cheatham, Max DeLuca, and Glenn Feldman. And inside the ring, in charge of the action at the bell, World Championship veteran referee.
Damn, it's finna go down.
And now, the fighters are in the ring and the officials are ready. So for the sold out 73,000 plus in attendance here at the Cowboy Stadium, AT&T Stadium, and the millions watching around the world. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to rumble!
Michael Buffer still doing this shit.
Introducing first, fighting out of the red.
What's Discord, bro?
Wearing green and blue. Official weight, 160.
I don't know what that is.
His professional record is a perfect one. 30 fights, 30 victories, including 14 wins by knockout. He's a two-time world champion from Hatfield.
Got Billy by KO.
Super middleweight, fighting pride of the United
Okay.
Kingdom.
Eric Wallace said he got Billy Joe by KO. We gonna see, bro. We finna see. Tyson Fury back there. Look at him.
And fighting out of the blue corner with his trainer, Eddie Reynoso, wearing white trimmed with blue. Officially weighing in at 167.4 pounds. As a professional,
Move that out.
5 victories, including 37 wins by knockout. Only one defeat 7.5 years ago with 2 draws. He's a 4-division, 5-time world champion, considered by many to be pound for pound the best in the world. Former 2-time light middleweight world champion, former middleweight world champion, former light heavyweight world champion, the reigning, defending Ring Magazine, WBA, WBC super middleweight world champion.
I don't know. Wallace said, you know Tyson Fury prepped his gloves, though. Right, because what he got them for? Hell nah. All I wish is this shit do not end early. Please. Because I want to be entertained for a minute. I want to see a fight.
Mr. Alvarez, we've already gone over the rules in the dressing room. I want you to obey my commands at all times. Most importantly, protect yourself at all times. Punches right here and up are going to be good, Saunders. Punches right here and up are going to be good.
But if it happens, it happens. Shit.
Touch gloves, choking guantes, buena suerte.
It's somewhat cliche to suggest
Okay.
that Billy Joe Saunders raises his game to the level of his opposition. But he says he does.
Billy Joe look like he got his feet ready to get to moving. Hopefully he don't run into nothing by Canelo. We finna see. This shit finna go down.
Not only has Billy Joe Saunders relished being the underdog this week, he's embellished it, saying this would be the biggest upset in 20 years, despite Canelo only being a 5-1 favorite. Saunders has to
Canelo look like he ready to chase him.
David versus Goliath. Well, you could go with that because Canelo really is that infuriating. I mean, he's such a big force in the ring. For him to dethrone Canelo, it really would be something ridiculously special. Let's see if he can do it. Saunders in the green and blue trunks with the yellow gloves. Canelo in the teal.
Neither man threw a punch yet. Sizing each other up. Billy trying to initiate something. Canelo just keeping his.
You know, Carl, the biggest question for me.
He aiming to walk him down with some head movement.
54% of the punches that Saunders lands are jab. That number jumps in the high 60s when he's in the super middleweight. I think he's going to have to show something else beyond the jab to win this
Ooh.
fight.
Canelo focus.
Difficult fight, Sergio, but he thinks he's going to figure BJ out.
No, I was surprised when Eddie Reynoso and Canelo said that we're going to take him out in the 8th, 9th, or 10th.
Canelo threw a body punch.
Use a prediction, but they have so much confidence in the
Landed.
put in.
I don't know, man. Ooh, nice uppercut from Canelo.
Canelo's an uppercut. Another jab from Saunders.
Another left hook to the body by Canelo.
Carl, how much
Ooh,
different
nice jab from Canelo.
style changes when he fights
But
a
Billy Joe had got a nice jab on Canelo.
cautious. Doesn't want to throw anything because he knows
Okay.
left cross will be coming back
Okay.
to him.
Nice.
Saunders here, just out of range. He's in the danger
Damn.
zone when he backs up here.
Good body shot by Canelo.
He doesn't want to be there.
Caught Billy Joe against the ropes.
The crowd will roar every time Canelo throws a punch.
Billy Joe got a couple good shots on Canelo though earlier in the round.
That did look aggressive. Back Billy Joe there into the corner.
Billy Joe working that jab and it's working. But Canelo's still walking him down.
When he got against the ropes, he bumped Canelo off. That was a good veteran move on Saunders' part.
I want to welcome those of you joining us in over 200 countries around the world. Of course, also in the United Kingdom.
Ooh.
Good morning to you. Billy Joe
Canelo got a
Saunders
good body shot on Billy Joe against the ropes. Walking him down, bro.
By Canelo.
I don't know, man.
Canelo back Saunders up there.
This ain't looking too good for Billy Joe. Ain't nothing serious happened, but I'm just saying. It looked like Canelo. Oh, Canelo got up under his shit. That boy slick, man. He a slick Mexican. He got up under. Round over. I get that. Who y'all get that to? I think I get it to Canelo.
Tu cultura. Nos levantamos para que el mundo sepa lo lejos que hemos llegado.
Yeah. Go Flow say Billy Joe Saunders ain't making him work. He not. Canelo really walking him down with some good head movement, bro. He straight slipped some of his shit. Like, that shit looked smooth. He a slick ass dude, man. I don't know, bro. I think Canelo gonna knock this boy out. I don't know. We'll see. Second round.
So a very pedestrian round one is in the books. Let's see if they pick up the pace here in the second.
Pedestrian's going to be good for Billy Joe Saunders. If he can keep Canelo from exploding with the combinations, keep him at the end of that jab. That's the game plan for Billy Joe.
Billy Joe got a good jab.
Behind that jab. You realize he needs to just be busy with the jab because if he sits back and does nothing, Canelo's able to just close him down and unload it with a power shot. He doesn't want to do that.
Canelo looking for a right uppercut. He threw it twice already. Dangerous.
One thing Canelo keep throwing is that left hook to the body on Billy Joe. I think he trying to walk him into a right overhand.
And what he wants to see from Billy Joe Saunders. That Saunders just needs to keep going in and out and try to time Canelo when he moves
Oh,
in.
Canelo walked him to the ropes and caught his ass with a right. Caught him again.
Connects for Canelo, the crowd roars.
And he said Canelo is just relentless.
Let him go, Saunders. Don't hold. Fight.
It looked like Canelo said, get him.
So the trainer for Canelo says, listen, I don't usually make predictions. I don't tell you what Canelo is going to do or what I think he's going to do. However, after all the
Nice shot by Billy Joe, but Canelo caught him with an uppercut.
we're going to knock him out. I don't know if you guys can see it, but I can kind of see the difference in the power of the punches immediately. When Canelo lets his shots go, it seems to overwhelm Billy Joe. Almost immediately. Billy needs to be busier. He needs to put threes and fours together as they get out of range.
don't know, man.
Carl, anytime a southpaw fights an orthodox fighter, that front foot battle is key.
It is, yeah, trying to get the foot on the outside. And, sometimes standing on the foot happens with these southpaws. But Billy Joe moving
Canelo got some good ass head movement, man.
which is a good move. But that left hook and come over the top.
But ain't nothing happening. Ooh, nice uppercut from Canelo.
Shots from Canelo. He's not really.
He catching Billy Joe ass, man. Just walking them down and countering them
Canelo's looking for that counter right
with some
uppercut.
hard
He's
shit.
already missed it 3 times, but he's throwing
He
it.
tagging them with them uppercuts.
There it is again.
Billy Joe seems like he getting beat down, like to, you know.
This crowd has come alive.
I'm
This
telling
week.
you, man.
A couple of
I know what it's
here
gonna
they
be.
are.
Canelo just got out the way on this shit. Oh, nice shot by Canelo.
10 seconds, that's segundos.
A lot of feinting by Canelo. Really impressed with his foot feints. Billy Joe's not falling for them
He
yet.
walking them down. He hitting them with the hardest shots.
We are fighting a war 30 years in the future.
What y'all think, man? Is it Canelo 2 up?
Our enemy is not.
I think it's Canelo. He 2 points to 0, man. What is it? He texting me.
This Bud Light Seltzer lemonade is packed with lemonade flavor.
We on commercial right
It has
now.
more flavor than my grandma's lemonade.
Oh no.
Bud Light Seltzer lemonade.
Look like Boo Boo Andre right here on camera.
Demetrius Andrade in the house, Carl.
I look at that t-shirt.
They got the camera on him.
Now, this guy I spoke to him yesterday, he's a very confident man.
So too is Billy Joe Saunders. Chris Mannix, how do you think Billy's doing so far?
I thought he did pretty well in the first round. Canelo has
It seemed like
against top opponents.
Canelo's shots are harder than Billy Joe's shots.
But in that second round,
And we in the third round.
start to exert himself and land the heavier-handed shots.
Each of Canelo's last 3 fights.
'Cause it's like Billy got some.
70 days
Ooh.
with one another.
He hit. Canelo just hitting harder.
That's an extremely high level of activity
That's what I see.
for a fighter in present
And his defense good as a motherfucker.
In 10 years, he was telling me earlier, I just
Billy
stayed
Joe
in the
can't
gym
get
all
on,
the
can't
time.
hit Canelo with nothing super solid. Like,
Canelo's corner wants more feints and to close the distance, start breaking the distance.
and I ain't even trying to be all on Canelo. I'm just saying.
Canelo said the secret to his success really isn't a secret. It's hard work.
See those feints that Billy Joe is, he's biting on. He's starting to bite on those foot feints and those hand feints.
Plenty of room for Billy Joe to circle around with his 22-foot ring as he suggested. In fact, he claimed he would go home if he didn't get it, Carl.
Billy Joe needs to be busy with the jab and put shots together. because
This is where I feel like Canelo like take half of the round off and then
You can tell Billy Joe is worried about what's coming back because
do what he do in the second half of the round.
instantly from Billy Joe, and that's when the guy knows when he gets hit, it hurts.
And that's exactly what we see with the opponents of Canelo. When it comes to Kovalev or Jacobs, all these fighters were worried.
Nobody
about
throwing
counters,
shit right
the
now.
explosive counters of Canelo.
It was a nice right hand by Canelo.
Joe says, come on.
Canelo doubled up on that right hook.
Another right hand to the body by Canelo. Billy Joe threw a little jab, but it just,
He's putting lots into these shots.
I don't
Billy
know,
Joe saying
man.
he's up on
He
the
tagging
outside.
Billy Joe, bro.
Trust me, we can see and hear these shots. They're heavy.
And he makes fighters reluctant to throw.
Canelo footwork
biggest
good as
punches.
hell,
Sergey
man.
Kovalev, one of the best right hands in his division.
Ooh.
He didn't throw many of them against Canelo because he knew if he did, what was coming back.
That's right, get your opponent scared to throw.
I ain't gonna stunt. It just seemed like Canelo on a different level, but
You said that would be one of his keys.
like skillfully, Like,
Some more
I'm just saying, man.
He has a lethal left hand when it comes to the uppercut, and he can turn it into a hook as well.
Yeah.
Jab is key as well.
He getting walked down,
That's
bro.
the left hand. You gotta get respect from Canelo.
I can't move the screen, bro.
Errol spins.
Got Earl Spence in that motherfucker.
Texas is owned.
That boy out there, boy.
Now you're getting into a rhythm. That's much better now. And he's dwindling. Keep that guard up, be careful.
He do need to make Canelo work,
Here's that right hand that
but
they want out of Canelo. Lands on the side of the head. Right
Canelo hit him with the harder shot. It seemed like his shots phasing him more than what the fuck he doing.
awkward feeling, but
That's all I'm saying. It looks like one guy hits harder than the other guy.
You know, I have no idea why fighters
And
think they're
Canelo
big, they get hit big.
looks more
Do they
skillful.
actually believe it?
Like, this nigga is like
it's a
hard to hit.
you hit it.
You can't even hit.
It's just a natural
Canelo was shit clean. And he on the back foot the whole time. And when he tried to go forward, Canelo already in defense. Turn defense to offense on him.
In favor of Canelo Alverez. I thought Billy Joe Saunders was the more active
Look
fighter
at
in
him.
that first round, while Canelo
That
was
nigga
feeling
is
it
scared
out.
of Canelo, bro.
Watch Eddie Reynoso say, Canelo is settling into a rhythm here. He's landing his power shots, and Billy Joe Saunders.
That was a nice combination by Billy Joe.
A lot of power punches back.
Nice scoring sequence there for Billy Joe Saunders. Carl, what would you like to see him do differently?
More of that. I like to see these combination punches. When he throws, throw 3 or 4 shots.
He got to press Canelo, bro. Canelo got a problem with standing. Oh, 2 solid right hands by Canelo.
Now he's throwing more power punches. He's certainly settling in as BJ waves him in.
Saunders needs to double and triple up that jab. Back up Canelo. Maybe you could get something going with the combination, just like
Nice combination by Billy Joe.
Get some work. Catch the judge's eyes. Don't just sit there and soak up these big counters. It's good work from Billy. Nice head movement. Coming after that little combination. This is what he needs more of.
That was a nice combination by Billy Joe. And he got out the way. He just got to, like, turn it up.
Tibbs. BJ Saunders trainer said we can't run in this fight. We got to slide and glide, outbox and outfox Canelo.
He got you on the back foot like it's only a matter of time till he corner you type shit. You got to fight him. Throw more and shit.
And the reason he got this fight is because Canelo is trying to unify the division. If he wins this, the last man standing will be Caleb Plant. But a long way to go. We're in round 4, scheduled for 12. Just missing with that uppercut.
Canelo trying to get him out of there with the uppercut, man. It's obvious, bro.
That's the fourth uppercut that just missed the chin of Billy Joe Saunders.
He hard to hit, bro.
To the body as well. There's the uppercut.
Hit him with another uppercut. Canelo hit Billy Joe with another
BJ
uppercut.
Saunders there.
Mannix asked why fighters shake no. He said, yes, you got me there.
Every time he try to hit Canelo do his little thing, man. He got swag in that motherfucker, bro.
Landed more shots, been a bit more effective.
This is a good round by BJ Saunders, absolutely.
Canelo's still really in there though, closing with the power shots. He needs to finish this round strong now. Really not get caught with anything silly towards the end of the round.
That was another Canelo round, man. I can't give nothing to Billy Joe Saunders because he ain't really doing shit. Like, Canelo just looked like he another level. He another level on. I said Billy not throwing that jab. Yeah, he not, bro. He is not throwing that jab. He'll flick it out there like
So what we're seeing here is a nice little short.
got his ass uppercutted.
Canelo almost gumshot of Billy Joe Saunders. That was one of a rare shot that landed in this round.
Billy already had a towel wrapped around his head in between rounds. Oh yeah, he done. I'm telling you, he's on that mat. Look at Tyson Fury out there looking stupid.
There's the Gypsy King. Tyson Fury looking perhaps a little bit concerned. Hey, let's bring in Roy Jones Jr. for his thoughts on what we've seen so far, particularly from Canelo Alverez, Roy.
Main thing I've seen so far is that Canelo Alverez has demanded a lot of respect with his power shots to the body. The power shots to the body have put fear in Billy Joe Saunders, and Billy Joe does not want to be hit to the head with that same power that he's feeling on his arms and on his hip from those body shots.
Be checking in with Roy Jones Jr. throughout this fight.
And I agree with Carl with the last round with Saunders. I thought he boxed well and took that last round. Even though he did absorb some body shots, he controlled the distance and landed some good shots.
It's like if you just throw on Canelo, maybe you will have a better chance. Like, you gotta throw on him, bro. Because a lot of times he just be right there for you to call it.
Yeah, even though you block those shots, they're still gonna dig into the side of your ribs, and that takes energy.
Nice jab from Billy Joe. Jabbed the shit out of Canelo. That was the best jab of the fight.
Get out of range. That's what we want to see.
And Saunders has this lethal left uppercut. He steps back, and if he can catch Canelo with that left uppercut, he might sway the fight.
You got a jab. Oh, nice uppercut by Canelo. He trying to knock him out.
Billy Joe Saunders told us his biggest asset in this fight was his ring IQ. He thinks he's a smarter technician than Canelo in the ring.
He's definitely crafty and clever. I mean, he uses the pivots, he uses angles. He's
nice left hook from
Nice left hand by Billy Joe Saunders on Canelo. That's what he got to do. He got to do that. Throw.
I'm not so sure I'd be fighting with my hands down quite as much, but he is starting to get into a rhythm, especially with that jab.
Maybe his game plan is to wait till Canelo get tired. And then start throwing more.
I actually think BJ Saunders fights better with his hands down. We see him fight with his hands down when he's comfortable, when he hands up.
It's like Canelo.
He's a little relentless. He doesn't throw the punches as well. It's free.
Good defense there from Billy. He knew that body shot was coming. He was working well behind the jab.
That was a nice shot by Billy Joe.
He's actually landed on Canelo.
20 seconds to go in this round. It's been a good round for Saunders.
That was weird.
Saunders fighting a little more fluid, more confidence.
Like right here, he got to press Canelo. Like,
Big shot. That's not going to work for him if Billy is busy.
it look like Canelo need a breather. That boy got a lot of muscle. Is Canelo tired? That was a nice shot.
Big left hand by Saunders, Carl.
Yeah, that was a good shot. I mean, he's landing the jab. We see the jab there. He's just flicking it out.
Billy Joe starting to land more.
Behind him, so he's well
So
balanced. And that was a nice little.
he's looking like Canelo, like tired, like he fading right now. Maybe he get his second wind or something.
Get him reaching. He can then counter with a nice combination.
Look at Billy Joe Saunders. He is starting to find his form. Waving to this crowd. Sergio, do you feel the momentum changing, or do you think it's a one-off?
No, I think it's a two-off. I gave Billy Joe Saunders his last 2 rounds, and I think he's feeling it now. This is what you need.
Billy
to see.
Joe won the last couple of rounds.
Precise puncher like Saunders. He needs
It's
to
the
have
6th
that
round.
confidence to be firing
2
shots.
minutes and 30 seconds. 30 seconds.
Yeah, I've got it 3 rounds to 2 in favor of Billy Joe Saunders. I think Saunders did an excellent job over these last 2 rounds of taking the momentum back. You saw the 2nd and 3rd round, Canelo got into a groove. Saunders with his combination punches.
Billy Joe got like 2 or 3 rounds, and Canelo got the rest.
And in my opinion, the more accurate puncher.
Flo say, Canelo always throw like 100 punches. Yeah, he tired, bro. And he working on his second win, and he be bluffing. You know what I'm saying? He be bluffing a lot, coming towards you with a bunch of head movement and shit. Like, sometimes you just gotta fight his ass. That was a nice shot by Canelo to the body.
Billy needs to be busy. He needs to let his hands go. Swing and a miss by Canelo. You don't see him miss by that much too often.
Canelo got a lot of muscle, bro.
Doing the job.
Damn. Nice shot by Billy Joe. He's starting to have some success, man. Canelo tired. Hey, he can beat Canelo ass if he just keep punching. See how he leaning on him, driving him to the ropes? He got Canelo tired. Like, that shit crazy.
This appeared to be the blueprint if he was to pull it off. That's right, he's doing exactly what he needs to do if he is to get the victory here tonight. He needs to be busy with the combination punches. I mean, he's not being that busy because he's not being put under relentless pressure from Canelo. He's being clever with his feet. He's pushing the ring off Canelo.
Nice body shot by Billy Joe. He going to... Damn. Canelo caught him with a good shot. Good uppercut. 2 uppercuts by Canelo.
Well, this is the mind games. You see at the start of the round, his arms up, playing to the crowd.
But that's what Canelo does to opponents. He makes you keep your punches holstered. You don't want to punch against Canelo because you know something's going to be returning. Explosive counter puncher Canelo is.
Hey, this fight probably even, man.
Saunders stopped throwing the jab here. He stopped feeling it.
I don't know, bro. I probably got to get that round of Billy Joe, too.
A little bit surprising. There's the owner of the Dallas Cowboys, Mr. Jerry Jones.
Jerry Jones there sitting in the cut. Billy Joe just got to fight, man. I don't know, man. It's a close fight, man. I lost count. Yeah, I dropped the rounds for him, which I think it is. Billy Joe got some good shots off on Canelo.
This was a good round by Canelo, but catch and counter if you're Billy Joe. Once in the inside.
So here we go, round 7 scheduled for 12. This is for the unified super middleweight championship of the world. It is a very
Billy Joe came out throwing punches. 7 rounds.
I'm impressed with the way Billy Joe Saunders has been able to absorb them shots. I thought they'd catch up with him. I mean, we're in the start of the second half of the fight now, and he seems to be okay and coping with this.
I would love to see him catch and counter out those punches, catching the hooks to the body and coming up with uppercuts.
Well, he did that catch and counter in the last round, that body shot, and then up to the head. So yeah, more of that.
More of that.
You know, Billy Joe Saunders is letting his hands go in the ring with Canelo more than any opponent I've seen since Gennady Golovkin. He's throwing combinations. They're not as impactful as Golovkin's, but he's letting his hands go more than the usual Canelo opponent will.
Canelo landed some good shots, man.
What are you seeing from BJ Saunders?
Right now, the tide has changed just a little bit.
He landing the best shots right now.
He's landing that jab effectively.
Billy Joe got to fight
Good body shots, which is something nobody expected.
like he was the last few
Right now, I
rounds.
think Billy Joe has shifted the tide just a little bit, and Canelo needs something big right here to seize this momentum back.
Uppercut from Canelo. Chris, did you expect it to be this close in round 7?
I didn't, because when you face Canelo Alverez, as we talked about, you can talk about what you're going to do in the ring. But when you go up against that type of speed and that type of power, the game plan changes almost in an instant. But Billy Joe Saunders has stuck to his game plan, and his game plan has been incredibly effective.
Effective because this is a southpaw's MO.
It's like a lot of these rounds are close, but Billy Joe might have took over. I don't know.
Roy Jones.
It's the end of the 7th round, last 40 seconds.
Billy Joe is moving around the ring on Canelo, making it very difficult for Canelo to land a big shot. And that right there, trading is the only thing that he can do to give Canelo an advantage. As long as he keeps his fight on the outside and can circle Canelo, he's going to
Billy Joe playing around a little too much. He got to press.
Just a little bit.
20 seconds to go here in round 7.
The work output of Canelo isn't really there for me. He's loading up with these big shots. He's not really landing a great deal. He's slowed down himself. He's planting his feet. He's not as busy. Billy finding a rhythm for me.
Yes, he is, and he found a rhythm with his hands down. I think that's when he fights his...
I don't know, man. Canelo ain't really throwing that much to me. It's the end of the 7th round. Canelo ain't really throwing that much, man. Billy Joe might have taken over. He might be winning. I don't know. That shit close, though.
126 in the United States.
Damn, 73,000 motherfuckers on that.
Joshua Parker and Joshua and Carlos Takam. Sorry, Carl, I know you fought in front of 80,000, but it was outdoors at Wembley. You don't make the list.
Hang on a minute, this place is brutal.
Get back to it. Close up that guard, son.
Canelo tired as hell.
Go ahead here.
Canelo straight faded.
Arlington, Texas,
He should be good now, but
Super middleweight championship of the world.
he only fight half of rounds to me.
A very competitive contest, extremely close. Canelo continues to fire those power shots.
He loading up with everything.
Saunders told us he can't afford to lose rounds or give up an inch, and he's doing exactly what he said. This is a close fight. Inch for inch, punch for punch.
Chris, do you sense that Canelo's still just trying to figure him out a little bit?
I think he's definitely trying to figure him out. I think Billy Joe Saunders throwing punches from different angles, giving him different looks, staying on the move. These are scoring shots that Saunders is landing, and Canelo is not returning much and coming back.
Billy Joe should jab Canelo to his stomach. Yeah. Christopher Russell say. I agree, bro.
If Canelo is going to rely on power punches, which is evident that's what he's looking for, he's going to have to...
But yeah, Canelo loading up with everything, so.
I agree. All right, Carl, let's hear your scorecard right now. How do you have it through 7 full rounds?
But he not hitting Billy Joe that much.
Canelo, he had a great start.
He ain't, you know what I'm saying?
Finished pretty strong. The last round,
They got Canelo winning by 2 rounds. Carl Froch scorecard. I don't know, that shit might be even to me. No, he got Saunders up by 3 rounds on Chris Manning's scorecard. I don't know, man. Canelo hurt him. He got the crowd hype as fuck. Damn, he fucking Billy Joe up. He finna knock Billy Joe out.
He predicted a KO in round 8 or 9. And he's heating up right now.
I don't like the body language, how he's reacting to the feints. Billy Joe Saunders is fighting on feints.
I don't know, man. It's looking like Canelo finna knock this boy out, bro.
He's not sure what's happening with his eye until he gets back to his
Like he ain't throwing and he don't want no smoke.
Straight right hand. Yeah, Billy Joe needs to hit this bell here, get to the corner and regroup.
Damn. Like Canelo finna knock him out, man. He hurting his ass.
Uppercut from Canelo. This is his best round.
Billy Joe ain't looking too good, man. He ain't reacting well to punches.
So perhaps order has been restored.
He fucked Billy Joe up that round, bro. Hello. Hold on, after this fight, I need you back. Canelo split Billy Joe eye. He got a cut under his eye. I don't know, man. That was a moment. He get another moment like that or knock Billy Joe out, it's a wrap. He got the crowd hype as fuck. He going. Damn, they stopped the fight. What kind of shit is that, man? Did that nigga quit? Wow. Wow. This nigga got a little split. Billy Joe Saunders got a little bitty split under his eye. And that nigga just quit. What type of shit is that, man? What?
I gotta tell you, Carl, I'm speechless at that. Billy Joe Saunders.
I don't know, man.
Winning that fight.
What kind of shit is that, man? The fight is over. He just squeezing his eye. Man, that shit don't look right to me, man. What? Bro. He just quit. Bro, that's some wild shit, man. I don't know, man. How does that look? I'm just asking. What type of shit is that, man? This nigga just quit.
If Billy Joe could have continued, I'm sure he would have done, because he was doing well in that fight.
He was doing well, but he also sensed that the momentum was shifting, and I had it 4-3. I'm with Chris. This was a competitive.
Hold on, bro.
Fight, and I'm shocked.
I gotta process this for a minute.
But that's what he is known for. Saunders is brilliant in the first half of the fight, but sometimes.
Bro, ain't shit wrong with that dude, man. He got a little bit. He got a split under his on his eyelid.
Saunders in his corner looked over and saw that Canelo wasn't even sitting on his stool that round. He was waving the crowd up, whipping them into a frenzy. He wanted to go out and get the knockout, but instead, Billy Joe Saunders cannot answer the bell. It is stopped in the corner. It'll go down as a TKO win for Saul Canelo Alverez.
I don't know, man. I'm looking at it and it's just looking like that nigga just quit. After he was doing hella good in the fight, bro. I done seen dudes with big ass splits in their foreheads, man. Blood gushing out. And they ain't even quit. And this nigga just quit because he got a little split under his eye. That shit crazy, man. I think Earl Spencer beat the shit out of Canelo. I said it. Fuck it. That's what I feel like. I felt like it before this. But everybody want to say, Canelo, he's a different level. He's a different level. Man, this nigga get tired as fuck. Hella early. And somebody like Earl style, he'll stop Canelo. Boy, he'll just have him just so tired, or he'll beat the shit out of Canelo, man. I ain't gonna fake it.
Canelo Alverez, though, deserves all the credit. He stepped it up a level in that round.
We'll speculate even more after we hear from
That was some crazy shit, though.
Ladies and gentlemen, acting on the advice of Saunders' corner, the referee calls a halt to the contest at the end
This
of
nigga
round
quit.
8. The winner by TKO victory, and now the unified super middleweight champion of the world, in Guadalajara, Jalisco, Mexico, Saul Canelo Alverez.
They paid that nigga, man. Or something. Cause that shit crazy, bro.
They stopped it at the end of the round. Billy Joe Saunders' corner.
Look at him just putting his head down, walking away like, man, that shit don't look right, man. Ain't nothing wrong with this dude, man. Ain't nothing wrong with this dude, bro.
Predicted. What kind of reaction will Billy Joe get back in England?
What kind of whole ass shit is that?
You have to take into account the fact that this guy doesn't pull out a fight.
Quit.
He's never lost.
Look at him
Never
just
showed any
putting his
kind of
head.
quitting him through his whole career, amateur or professional.
Let's see that stinging right uppercut there.
Corey man.
Side of the glove, right into the eye. That was the one that did the damage. That was a hurtful punch.
Yeah, man. Billy Joe done, bro. I don't know what type of weak ass shit was
Immediately
that,
it swelled up. Let's see as he walked to the corner what went down.
Well, he'll be sitting in his corner thinking, I want to know what this eye looks like. So he'll
What?
get some advice off his cornerman.
They showing a replay.
Just back to him and just tell him, listen, my eye, I can't see. I can't see it, or I'm in horrific pain. So you can worry about your vision, and you know your eyes are important. Believe it or not.
Maybe they say, okay, if his orbital bone broken, then okay. But damn, I just didn't think that was that hard of a punt. I don't know, man. I ain't in there, but still, bro, that shit
Another
crazy.
gear that was lacking, and like you said, we don't know exactly how he feels or what's wrong with his eye. The eye is very dangerous, but we
That shit
saw it
crazy.
in an earlier fight with an uppercut to the eye, and those are brutal shots. I mean, they're stinging shots.
Let's hear now from the winner, Chris Mannix with Canelo.
Man, it is what it is, man. The nigga quit, bro.
Congratulations. You've got more hardware now than you can hold on to.
I want to see somebody like Jamal. I think Jamal will beat